One thing I liked about the idea was the fact that not everybody's a nice guy, not everybody's perfect or anything like that. Some people are selfish buggers. And in the time of a zombie apocalypse or whatever sort of thing like that would happen, they would only be concerned about themselves. And so we took that and just basically put him in a little village where all this stuff was happening. He was just trying to get where he wanted to go.
Yeah.
Everyone else could go spare. And that was what the film was based around.
He was just a normal guy. He's probably doing what everybody in this room would have done during the zombie apocalypse. He's just running, he's learning as he goes, and he's trying to work out what his role is in this whole situation.
I might have stopped the little girl from eating the baby. I might have done, she was about that big, he's that fat and everything, he just walks past her, right? I might have done something about that. But
he's already dead though, what was he going to do?
It's just you know, just...
That was his strength, you wrote it.
Yeah.
I think as well the idea though of Paul basically just going from A to B, surrounded by the apocalypse, makes the whole thing a lot more bleak.
Yes.
Because basically, because he's not doing all these big heroic things, it takes it into a far, far sort of more personal level, everything that's going on around it. So instead of making it this sort of big, epic thing, Paul basically just walks around. And all this stuff just happens around him, and it gives the idea that the whole world around him is just falling apart. So he's doing this one thing that he can to stay sane. Yeah. And I think that idea of this one thing you've got to keep in the back of your mind while you're trying to basically save yourself is the one thing that is going to save yourself.
What struck me was the kind of cul-de-sac he comes to his mum's house, and I thought, God, I was just sitting thinking, like, how did they get this sorted out so that all the neighbours didn't come out and start peering over the fence?
We don't know.
What are you guys on?
We put zombie makeup on them.
Yeah.
It didn't really look like there was a zombie apocalypse going on. It didn't look like, you know, you'd got the place cordoned off for a couple of hours.
That was my mother-in-law's house, by the way.